conversation. And this conversation we're having with Lu-Mare Fraser. She's the founder of LuMM Beaute Lounge. And today we're talking about running a beauty and aesthetics business. Good afternoon, Lu. Welcome to the show and thank you for joining us.
Hi, Tandy. Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I've always wanted to find out, and this is something that I ask a lot of people who have started their businesses. What inspired you to actually start a beauty and aesthetics business?
You know, Tandy, beauty has always been one of my biggest passions. I loved beauty even as a child. While I was in high school, I used to do everybody's nails and hair and makeup and so forth. I started studying in the medical field, in fact, after matric. And
Medical.
I decided, yes, weird.
Very, very weird.
And I just decided that, no, this is not for me. This is not what I want to do. And I ended up going back and I studied beauty, and I'm not working a day in my life ever since.
Nah.
Yeah.
So you also studied beauty?
Yes.
Oh, so you're professionally qualified in the beauty space as
Yes,
well.
yes.
But it's like you followed your passion and your love that you had while you
Definitely.
were growing up. Very interesting. Now, the beauty space is very tricky because sometimes a client comes in and knows that they want to look beautiful, but they don't really know what they want in terms of making a choice. They really don't know what they want. How do you help such a client?
It's quite difficult. But at the end of the day, you try to dig a little bit deeper into the client and ask, is there nothing in mind, any pictures that she's seen? We also propose ideas and show the client pictures and so forth, and then eventually we get to a conclusion.
Something
Yes,
comes.
yes.
I think you really need to have such tricks because I also sometimes don't know what I want, but I know I want to
Yeah.
look good. But I think when you're working with someone who's willing to assist you in that process, you at the end of the day find something that will work for you. So, how long have you been running the business now?
I started off actually in Queenstown at end of 2014. It was not my own business. In
Okay.
fact,
Okay.
you start small and then
You grow from there.
Oh, definitely, yes. You start crawling and then you sit and then you walk and then you run. So I've been in Queenstown since the end of 2014, and I started building up my clientele. And
From
so
that time.
Yes. But I actually studied in 2010, 2011.
Okay.
Yes,
To bring in that
Yes.
educational aspect into it.
of course, yeah.
All right. And what would you say now that you have, been running the actual lounge for quite a bit of a while now? What would you say is the hardest part of running a business?
Business, irrespective whether it's a beauty lounge or not, it comes with difficulties as well. Today it's up, tomorrow it's down, and so forth. I don't let that bother me because at the end of the day, it's my passion.
Okay.
I love what I'm doing. I understand the business perspective by now already.
Sure.
Today won't be as good as tomorrow, and tomorrow will be the highest of the month, you know? So,
it varies.
yeah. But if you love what you do, it shouldn't,
It doesn't matter.
yeah. It won't bother you.
Or it doesn't cause you to derail and, say you're giving up on it or you're stopping.
Yes,
You
and then also obviously, I mean, when you, especially in the beauty industry, and you're a business owner, you tend to work with a lot of people. If there's 20 clients a day, 20 different personalities.
That you have to juggle.
Of course, yeah, and you need to understand each and every one at the end of the day. So it gets quite,
Hard at times.
yes, definitely.
And if someone maybe wants to start this kind of a business, maybe a young person listening who also has this kind of passion, what sort of skills do you think are most important for someone, especially who wants to get into the beauty and aesthetic space?
Well,
obviously the skill, obviously the ability to make people beautiful. I don't know what else. What do you think maybe would cause someone to just not make it in this space? If you don't have this thing, then you can't really make it. If it's not there,
Well, to
you'll
be
not.
consistent.
Nah.
Consistency is really key. If it goes bad today, don't think that tomorrow is going to be the same. That's why I need to open up my salon at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
No. Stick to your times.
Okay.
Be there. Whether, sometimes it happens that there's no client at all, and 4 o'clock, 10 walks in.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
So
get
with the
me?
consistency of sticking to those times and
stay consistent, be where you need to be, nurture your business.
it will grow.
Yes, definitely.
Wow. And how do you advertise your business? And as you telling us that, maybe you can also touch on some of the services that you offer within, a Loom Lounge.
Yeah. Well, currently, I've got a Facebook page as well.
Okay.
My WhatsApp. I always try to save everybody's numbers, whether you are just someone finding out about a treatment or not. So,
Okay.
irrespective, you'll see my
Your statuses that you put up and your posts and stuff.
Yes, definitely. And out of the 30 who's never been a client of mine, but their number is saved on my phone,
You do get
maybe
one or
18,
two.
maybe 18 or 20 will
Oh my
eventually
God.
become. Yes, definitely.
With that advertising
Yes.
thing,
You
they
need
keep
to-
seeing and seeing and
yes,
seeing.
you need to prick them.
Ne?
Yes, do you get me? Yeah. Also, I've got a few people that I sponsor
Okay.
for different treatments, and then yeah,
Yeah, you post as well on Facebook.
definitely.
Talk to us
Yeah.
about some of the services that you offer.
I offer nails, which is tips,
Yes.
gel on your own nails, full spa pedicures. I offer microblading and ombre powder brows, which is semi-permanent eyebrows. The green algae peel, which is something very new in the market, but highly effective.
What is it for? I'm not.
Well,
I don't know. You're the expert. You explain what that is. What for me, I don't know that one.
the green algae peel is a organic facial that I basically do,
Okay.
if I can put it in brackets.
Okay.
But it actually peels the first layer of your skin, and it fights active acne, acne scarring, fine lines and wrinkles, hyperpigmentation,
Okay.
sunburn, and some people don't even have all those problems that I just mentioned now, but it also just brings back the natural color of your skin.
Oh.
Yes, if I can say a glow,
It makes you
if
glow.
it makes, yeah, then yes.
Oh,
Then
right.
individual eyelashes we also do at the salon.
Okay.
And there's obviously, I am looking into adding to my services very soon.
Okay. Something interesting coming up, ne?
Very much. Yeah.
Okay. And tell me as well, when you look at your business now and you project it into the future, obviously all business people want their businesses to grow. So
Of course.
what would it look like in about 10 years time? Let's say everything works according to your plans and your dream does come true. Talk to us a little bit about how much you want it to grow and what it would look like when it's grown bigger in about 10 years time or so.
What I love doing is it's training as well.
Okay.
I've started training on all the treatments
Okay.
that I offer at the salon. I would have loved to have a bigger training facility.
Center. Okay.
Yes. In future,
Okay.
definitely. Also, where there would be a walk-in nail bar, and for all the other treatments as well. No one will wait. You just come in, you get your treatment done, whatever you would love to do. And then you leave happily.
Right. Awesome. And lastly, if someone who is listening in, wants to start a business, but they're held back by fear, what would you say to encourage them to break out of that fear that's holding them back?
I get this question a lot of times, especially at the salon. But what I will say is life itself is a risk.
Ne?
So whether you take the risk today or tomorrow,
You're already in a risk.
you're already in a risk. You're part of the risk. So
That's interesting.
just do it. Just do it. You will never know until you've tried. But put your heart to it.
Ne?
Don't do it for money.
Okay.
Never do something for
the money.
I know it's very important, but when you do it because you love doing it, money will follow.
It follows. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Lu. And before we let you go, do you maybe want to give us the contact number that someone may be able to use to contact you and to engage with you further on this conversation?
Of course. They can call or WhatsApp me on 071 228 9841.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
It's only a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Then, we've got to come to radio. Let's go to a quick ad break. And when we come back, we are going to be looking at some of the